Hey, good morning. Good evening. I'm saying morning. I'm already started off bad. But excuse that. Good evening, people, man. In the group, man, welcome. I'm I'm back again with a video. I'm gonna keep trying to bring videos. I still be getting a lot of backlashes and like good backlash though. You got some bad still. You know, uh, a lot of people want me to explain even more, but I know what that is. Everybody wants something for free. They want me to give details on stuff. People, you have to understand this is private stuff, man. You have to DM me. If like I say, if you want to learn something, you have a lot of questions. You need documents, stuff like that, and for educational purposes, man. I like I say, I can give you a little knowledge and a walkthrough of some certain things. But what gets me is that everybody think I'm supposed to show proof, like I said before, show proof and actually I show proof, but they actually what they want is me to throw some documents out there so they can see the documents, so they can take the documents and do crazy shit to them that they don't even realize they doing to them because they think they know. I rather point you in the right direction when it comes to stuff like that. I like I say, that's probably stuff I can't put stuff out. You got to realize what we are dealing with. You got to realize we're on social media. That's in itself not private anyway. So I'm not going to put documents out. I'm not going to show people how to do it. You have to get with me and we can talk about some things. You got questions, we can do that. But believe me, you can question me, but you're not going to take a lot of my time and think I'm just going to give you something. Let's get that straight, people. I'm not going to give you anything. I had to go and get with my mentor, and I had to do what I had to do to get what I wanted. So that needs to happen with other people. Now, I'm not on here trying to market. I'm not on here trying to sell nothing. I'm just telling you in so many words that I'm not giving nothing. Okay, uh, what I do is true private citizen shit. I don't do just give it to you. You have to PM me and let us talk about it. But I am gonna let you know I'm not giving nothing. Okay? So if you don't want to talk to me, you don't want to get mentored or anything like that, that's fine with me. I'm not forcing anybody. Again, I said this before. I will let you stay over there and figure it out all you want to if you want to. But if you serious with me, I'm gonna be serious with you and be genuine and show you and then we can go from there. I'm very reasonable. I try not to make it hard for you. You know, I know how it is. How people say they spending too much money on things. I can work with you on that. Okay, but I don't give anything. Please do not ask me to give you something. I'm not giving you nothing. I wasn't given. I wasn't given. Right. I'm already giving information out the kindness of my heart, and you can go research these things. But you're not going to when I post something, you're not going to be saying, "Oh, but you're showing us this, but you're not telling us. You're showing us the documents of how to do it." For what? What am I going to show you for? That's private. If you want a mentor to show you something, you have to go talk to him, right? Okay, well, you can't just jump on that thing. I'm going to throw some documents out there. People, I'm not going to do that. So that's out of respect of my time. I have my own stuff I'm doing. I have business to run. I don't have time to be, oh, can you tell me this, tell me this? Yes, I'm cool with answering questions and excuse me, phones acting up. Let me straighten it out. Let me straighten it out. Let me straighten it out, people. Get it right. Get it right. So I must be shaking the table too much. But What I'm trying to say is that I've worked for hard. I've worked hard for what I know, right? And I believe that everybody should work hard for what they know. It's you. It's your life. Everybody want to shortcut their life. You can't shortcut every time. Some things you gotta go to the full extent. Okay. So that I'm gonna cut that out because I don't want it because it's already 5 minutes gone in this video. So I just want to put that out there so you understand before you talk to me. Yes, I do answer questions. Yes, but I am willing to help you. But you're not going to ask me to give you something. I'm not going to do it. If you want it that bad, what they say, it's not. It most definitely ain't gonna be given to you. Cause it wasn't given to me, and I had to pay a big price for it. So, and I sat there and studied and learned myself. So, hey, doc, everybody has their own process again. But like I say, if I'm putting these videos out and seeing what I'm talking about, you understand it, and if you feel like hey, that's what I want to do. That's why I'm going to do multiple. See, I got a couple videos coming, so it's it'll let you know whatever process you already doing, you can still do that process. But I can tell you anyway. The first process is like I said, the DOS, and everybody keep asking me to explain about the DOS. I did explain about the DOS, but I'm not going to give you the document. I'm not going to give it to you. You got it. You know what that means. Nothing. You do not. I wasn't given that. I had to go get it. So, okay. So, I wanted to read something because I wasn't able to post it, but I'm going to read it. I wasn't able to post it. I guess the our group leader, or administrator, he wasn't happy with it, or he wasn't really feeling it, or somebody else wasn't feeling it. But I guess somebody didn't want it because it didn't have a post. So I'm not gonna say who it was because I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna give a little history of what I've learned and what I know. Okay, from the history of this, and for this is for the non-believers that believe that uh, we're just here. And it is really for the newbies, for the people that's that's newbies and just coming into this. This is kind of for you. Okay, I'm gonna read something. Okay, and this guy was called. His name was Colonel Edward Mandel. Yeah, that's his name. Colonel Edward Mandel. Right. This guy was he predicted the creation of the straw man. Go look him up. You should be able to pull him up. His name is Colin Edward Mandel. He predicted the creation of the straw man in the United States. Okay, this is how I'm giving you history of how all this started. So everybody say, where did the straw man come from? Right. I'm gonna read this to you. This is what it said. This is the first real evidence found that our current social, financial, and legal system was deliberately designed to enslave humanity. Okay? These are the people that you trust. Or they trust. I mean, because everybody in the group is on something else. So I'm not going to say you. I'm going to say they trust. This is who they trust these people. And this is what their plan was before you even thought of being here, or was thought of being here, or your parents been here. They've been doing this forever. This didn't just start. Okay, people, this shit didn't just start. It's been hidden for so many years and decades. Okay, in a private meeting with Woodrow Wilson. This is how old this shit is. U.S. president from 1913 to 1921. Colin Edward Mandel House predicted the banksters' plan to enslave American people. That's bad, ain't it? But we running around thinking that we free Well, no, they run around thinking, well, we all did. So I'm gonna make that to put it together. We all thought that we was running around free, right? One. See, the reason why we thought we was running around free because, like, again, like I said before in my other video, we riding around the cars that we want. We some of us is getting rich and wealthy, and even them enslaved. So don't think because you're rich or wealthy, you're not slaved. You still pay taxes. You still pay taxes. You can't avoid it. You can run over there, try to do something in another country, but you still a slave. The social security number is here. Right? Birth certificate is here. You're not a private citizen. You didn't notify them people. You're still a slave. No matter how you look at it, you're paying toll roads. You're doing all this and doing that. So you know what I mean. So you still going in courtrooms if you mess up. So, okay. He stated, very soon, every American will be required to register the biological property. What does that mean? That's you and your children. First of all, that's how it starts. You register you and your child in a national system designed to keep track of the people and that will operate under the ancient system of pledging. By such methodology, we can compel people to submit to our agenda, which will affect our security as a chargeback. You see how these people is. I'm gonna read this again. Their agenda was to affect our security as a chargeback for our fiat paper currency. So they switched and gave you the currency and took out the gold. Right? So because they had an agenda. That was the start of it. That was the start of it. That's what they wanted to do. To make you use the US currency that wasn't worth shit and take the real money out. Okay? Every American will be forced to register or suffer being able to work and earn a living. Again, they will be stripped. Wait a minute, I'm going too far. Sorry about that. They will be chattel, property, and that's what they're saying. You will be property. That's what they said, chattels. You will be property of them. So you consider a property of the government until you do what? Put them on notice of who you really are. Okay? And we will hold the security interest over them forever. And for real. And I mean for real. Forever. When you die, they will hold interest still of that old cap's name. They still gonna make money off of it. Even if you here or not, even if you're a private citizen, they still gonna make money off that name. Why do you think they act a fool with you when you tell them, hey, you're not gonna use my name anymore. I'm the only one gonna use my name. I'm taking my name back. No, people, you're going to cause a problem. What you should be doing is humbling yourself and becoming a private citizen that you deserve your rights, right? That you should be, and be humble and let them do whatever they want with the all caps name, because they're going to let you do everything you want to do with the all caps name. Don't be out here telling these people, I'm reading it. I'm reading it. I'm reading in front of your face. I'm reading in front of your face. It says they will hold interest forever. That means when you're dead and gone 20 years, they still capitalizing on your all caps name. So don't be running around here Listen, people, being a private citizen, I want to say this, being a private citizen is not being anti-government, man. It is not to be anti-police, man. What it is you to live free. This is not about, let them do what they want to do because they're going to let you do what you want to do. They consider you not a threat when you're not telling these people, no, you're not using my name in social no more. Guess what? When you do that, guess what? They're going to not do shit for you. You can tell them you dated your trustees and you can argue, oh, you my trustee and you're not, how did they say it? Because I don't use big words. I mean, like legal words. But it's not a real legal word, but you're not performing. Okay? And for me, I tell people they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing. That's what that means. They're not performing. So that in itself should be common sense. But what I'm saying is, this is why people wonder why shit don't work for them. Because they run around here talking about you ain't gonna. They writing these notices, right? These DOSs or whatever they writing to notify these people what's up and who you are. You're telling them in there, you can't use my name no more. You don't. I got control of my name. You're not using this. You're not using that, and you wonder why they are fucking acting a fool on you. I seen it too many times. People not getting shit done just because of that. Did I learn this too? I did learn this too. I learned this through my mentor. I never thought it should be like that anyway. Within me, I really never thought it should be that way anyway. But when you dealing with these people, you got to be humble. You can't throw it in their face because this is something they don't want happening. This is something they want you to keep under the table. They feel like you're not a threat. If you say you private, you're gonna act as such. That means you're not gonna do shit out the way. I'm talking about just like we hollering about, throw the document on the line. Let me see what you talking about. So because people just be want to grab shit and do shit themselves instead of learning with it. They just look at the document and think, oh, I'm gonna just do this. I'm gonna follow what he doing. I'm just doing. No, you got to learn why you doing that. That's why we have us. That's why we have mentors, right? Because you think you're gonna take something and use it. Oh, well, I'm just gonna look at it and copy it. No. It don't work that way. You will fuck yourself up then too. Because you don't know where to go with it, what to do with it, nothing. That's why I was like, throw something up on the line. Dude, I'm really giving you some game that you can learn from, but y'all want me to throw shit online. Dude, this is private stuff. I act as such. I'm not throwing nothing up online, but shit like that, like what I just showed you, because that's not harming nothing. If I showed you something like that to show I'm a private citizen, because when you change, I'm showing you, just like I just posted, a toll bill, right? Somebody might argue and say, well, why do you have a toll bill and you don't supposed to be doing commerce? Well, first of all, that's not me. That's the all caps, man. I have a motorcycle. I have a car registered in the all caps, right? And some might say, why did you do that? Well, because first of all, I benefit from the all caps. It's the same things you saying, control everything, own nothing. Own nothing, control everything. However you want to say it. It's the same shit. It's nothing different. If somebody said it's different, that's not. Because you're the sole beneficiary of the all caps name, man. Listen. So when you doing these when you doing these documents and stuff like that, man, you can't just throw that shit online, man. There's people watching. You got agents that gets in these groups and they be like, oh yeah, let me go tell the boss he's teaching this shit. He's putting documents out there. No, people, you don't want that either because it's private. Now, what I talk to you about in private is my business, right? Because I'm private. That's private. But me putting it online, they're saying this dude is not being private. He's showing everybody shit. I'm being honest, because they don't want that shit. So you have to understand where I come from. I'm not trying to make it hard for myself. I'm not a threat, and I'm trying to keep it that way. Because you want to know why? Because that's how things gonna go right for you. So I'm gonna go back to this, but before I do, the what I put up online, we had we had the toll bill, right? Again, going back to I think somebody would say, "Oh, you dipping in commerce? You didn't know I'm the sole beneficiary of all caps, man." So what that's showing you is I got my name in a comma in my name, right? That's a when I put on there, I say, "See the signs." That's what you're supposed to catch. It does not. I haven't got a bill like that before. So I catch the signs. That's my spirit. The signs is telling me why did that's not a misprint. That's not a nut. So anybody can say that because somebody is not going to put in the system Antonio Stone, comma Antonio Stone. People, no, they're going to say Antonio Stone. Period. If it's just the all caps, right? So you might say, well, why is it both all caps? Because they system only recognizes all caps. They don't do uppercase and lowercase. People, you have to know that too. Everywhere you go is on all caps. You can tell the people, no, I want my name. And they system don't recognize that. It only recognizes all caps. Okay. So what they're saying Antonio Stone, comma, agent of Antonio Stone. That's what they're saying. So you need to understand that when you looking at stuff like that. But I'm not people going to be sitting up here putting stuff up to show you. Well, you didn't show us how you did it. You didn't show us what documents to use for what. Why would I do that? That's private. Again, DM me. Okay, back to the thing. Okay, where was I at? Okay, so Americans, by unknowingly or unwittingly delivering the bills of lading, birth certificate, to us, were rendered bankrupt and insolvent, secured by their pledge. Got that right? I'm going to read it again. Americans, by unknowingly, you know what? Let me go back some because I think I missed something. Sorry, people. Now, because I have been talking too much. Okay, where I left off was said forever. By operation of the law, merchant under the scheme of secured transactions. Americans, by unknowingly and unwittingly delivering the bill of lading, birth certificate, to us, were rendered bankrupt and insolvent, secured by their pledges. So that means they're going to handle all your affairs for you. Let me get that right. Let me say it again. Not really that. They're enslaving you. Let me say that. Because when they handle your affairs for you, that means when you're a private citizen, they the trustee, they handle your affairs for you. Okay. But you really handle your own affairs and you know how to go about doing it. So let me make that clear and simple so nobody will get confused. Oh, he don't know what he's talking about. So I cleared that up. I just cleared that up. So I hope you heard that. Okay. They will be stripped of their rights and given a commercial value designed to make us a profit. That's terrible. And they will be none the wiser. Mean we're gonna be dumb. We don't, because you want to know why? They're gonna feed us bullshit. They're gonna tell us that's why they got basketball, NBA. I love it. But we got NBA, we got football, we got horse racing, we got all kind of entertainment to keep us and our minds are somewhere else. Oh yeah, we like, but they on the under, they fucking over us, period. That's why they got all this stuff. It doesn't matter. They making money everywhere. So they just like, oh yeah, let's throw the entertainment. We getting hurt. And like I said, I can go deep. I'm just not gonna make this video long. So I mean, damn, man, entertainment and everything keep you unfocused on what the task at hand. Keep you from reading, because most of us don't like reading. That's why we got entertainment. Because entertainment, you ain't got to read. You just like, ah. But see, they don't want you in them books. Because they take entertainment away, we going to be in the books. See, we're going to be in the books. That's what they don't want. So you have to see that they got a big agenda. I'm reading it right here. I'm reading it right in front of you. I'm reading it. I'm not making this up. Okay? So, for not one man in a million could ever figure our plans. I just said it. You getting entertained, so they will never know because they're sugar. Oh, you getting benefits from them. Oh, they doing us a favor. Oh, they helping us because they taking more from you. That is too. They taking more from you, so they're gonna let you. There's you may get confused and stuff like that again because you're so into sports, your car, your house, and all that. But they're really enslaving you. They really enslaving you. So that was in their plans. If by accident one or two, listen, I'm for the you gonna like this part. Me, others, I'm gonna read this right quick first, and then I'm gonna say that. Okay, let me find it. Let me find it. Bear with me. I lost my spot. For not one man in a million could ever figure out our plans. I'm going back. If by accident, and there's no, they say it's an accident when we find out who we are. They're claiming it will be an accident if we find out who we are. It's not an accident. It is us being guided to where we need and supposed to be. If you're willing to go there, if your heart is set to go there, again, all this is spiritual. It's not just about paperwork. It's spiritual too. So if your spirit guides you in the direction you're going, that's the right spirit. That he's trying to show you something. God is trying to show you something. So, and I'm not gonna get into spirituality, but I'm definitely spiritual, and there's a whole bunch of people that's involved in this. That's spiritual because we know who we really are. We weren't supposed to live like this. This comes from people that really reads and go look up stuff and wonder why things happen. That's how it starts too. When you go read and learn how you wonder. Let's just say, for instance, you say, "Well, man, I wonder why truck drivers do such things," right? You go look it up, see why truck drivers do such things. You read and get different outlooks from drivers. You get outlooks from people that don't drive trucks and what they think. So that's you get knowledge. That is your spirit guiding you to what you need to be doing so you can understand. Same thing with all this. Everybody's wondering, well, dang, man, why are we living like this? It might be something come up. Man, why am I paying taxes? Why am I... Man, what the fuck? And you go look it up and something stumbles right in front of your face. That's you. That's God guiding you to something. That's your spirit guiding you to something. God talking to your spirit guiding you. Right? So it says, if by one or two should figure it out. That's me talking about what I just said a while ago. Stump you thinking, you be like, oh man, why is this happening? Man, why is it not like this in the world? You go research, and then you start seeing all kind of stuff. And then you start tumbling into people like us that have a little knowledge and mentors, and we kind of like shed light just a little bit. And it's like I say, a lot of stuff is private, educational purposes. It is true, real stuff, but you got to keep some stuff private, though. Catch my drift. So, by accident, they say by accident, 2 or 3 should figure. So they saying us a small percentage, private citizens. We are a small percentage that figures it out. Right? We have in our arsenal plausible deniability. And this is what I mean by they're not going to tell you doing something right. When you in the courtroom and you doing this and you doing that, you let them know who you are and you present what you present. They're going to tell you, just like we had the post earlier, hey, case dismissed. Because it's on the record, they're not going to let you know that you're right. That right there tells you you're right. Don't even question that shit. Get the hell on. Don't even question it. You got to go on about your business. Because you're causing problems then. You really making it hard for yourself when you don't have to be. They telling you in your face. Dismiss, we're going to set another day, or we're going to set this off another day and never call you again. Do not call them. Okay? That's exactly what they're saying. We're gonna be in deniability. And they already in deniability because they doing what they doing. Right? They already in deniability by letting you watch sports, freedom, thinking you got freedom and you really don't. They good with what they do. You got to realize that. After all, this is the only logical way to fund the government. Did they get rid? So I just said it. This is the only logical way to fund the government. So for all you, for all the newbies that thought that they care about you, they cared about you. All they care about is funding their government, and I can tell you, it ain't the U.S. It's the Romans. Roman law. That's what we under. That's who get it first. Then U.S. get the backlash of the rest of it. Believe that. Go research it. Okay. By floating liens and debts. So anybody always talking about why we gotta do the national debt? Well, it says right here, debt, national debt, man. So if you trying to notify these people, and you trying to do all these OIDs and all these, dude, listen, you can't take care of no debt like that. you can't take care of no debt. The national debt is with them. You gotta take care of them. They say, what debt do I owe? You part of the now. You part of the people in the all caps is part of that. The people that owe that debt. So you have to take care of that debt before you go do anything else. Anything else. Okay. It says floating liens and debts, man. To the registrant in the form of a benefit. So they giving you a benefit while they stripping you. So because you think, I just said it, because you think the benefit is all you care about. Oh, they are friends. They giving us something. Like the stimulus check. They are friends. And then they start talking about how they going to take that shit back from you. Everybody excited about the stimulus check. Because we don't understand. We don't know. And that's honest. So I can't blame nobody. We should never blame nobody because we grew up on this stuff. We was, I can never say that, hey man, I'm better than you because I'm over here and I never do nobody like that, because I understand we all had a journey. We all had a journey, man. So that's what we're here for, is to try to help each other, and that, let people know what it really is. So it's look like we're getting a 30-minute video, so I'm gonna try to make it quicker. Okay. So in the form of benefits and privileges, I just said it. Okay. For the debt, they're gonna give you privilege. But that debt is way more than what they're giving you. They always gonna take from you more than they give you. Everybody thinking, oh, the government gonna give us this. Oh, we getting a fourth stimulus check. Man, they not giving us another stimulus check, man. If they do that, hey, prove me wrong. And I'm always say that. I always say that, any good or bad. Prove me wrong. prove me wrong. If you say, okay, well, because I would like to see people that don't really have nothing get something. Okay. Yeah, but I don't dabble in it, so I'm just still saying it though. I get it. But again, that's that slave mentality. They trading benefits for what? The bigger picture for them. Okay. This will inevitably reap us huge profits beyond our wildest expectations. So you think they care about giving you $1,400? No, because they got something greater. Because that's keeping you in the loop. Let's keep you on like hope. It's like they saying, oh, we give them hope. All we gotta do is give them $1,400-$1,500 for 2 months, and they'll ride with us the rest. They'll think we always good for them when something go wrong. Yeah, we're gonna support the people. Okay, but anyway, expectations, and leave every American a contributor to this fraud. So they're calling it fraud themselves. What they doing to you? They're saying it themselves. They're committing fraud to you, right? They're saying it themselves, which will call social insurance. Social insurance. You can look that word up if you want to. I'm not even going to because, like I say, video, that's a little long. So, but look social insurance up and see what that means. Okay, I just read it. Send this to you. You got social insurance in it with it. So, without realizing it, every American will unknowingly be our servants. However, begrudgingly, let me say that begrudgingly, I hate twisted words. I can't stand it. The people will become helpless and without any hope. And this is what happens too, for real. You when you hear a person say, "Oh, it is what it is, man. It ain't. This is my life, man, and ain't nobody gonna help me. Ain't nobody gonna do this for me." You have to do something for yourself. They are not supposed to do nothing for you. They're not gonna do nothing for you. And this is why we get in the rut to where we feel bad about ourselves. We are killing ourselves. We doing stupid shit. I mean, we better robbing banks and shit. Man, listen, man. I had my share of crime. I was, locked up before. I said in one of my videos, but I did white collar crime. I don't say that. Yes, I'm giving you a spiel about me. Yes, because I know. And while I was gone, I learned a lot about this stuff. Because my spirit got me and said, "Hey man, go look at what your life is about. What's going on around you." I've been like that since I was a teenager though. But I just, as I got older in my adult years, I started like thinking like, Mom, asking a lot of questions. Mom, why do I feel this way? I see stuff and it's like, my mom used to always tell me, you got to pay attention to God. He's showing you something. So that's where I get that from, because it's exactly moving like that. And when I see things happening good for me, I always thank him, because I'm always paying attention, man. I don't, where I got to where I don't panic about nothing. Where like if something going on, I don't panic, because this guy guiding me. He's like, don't panic, man. Just do what you got to do. I got you. You just continue to do what you got to do. That's what plays in my head. That's God. That's spirit. You have to understand what you're doing around here. You have to pay attention to your surroundings. You have to pay attention to anybody that has anything that goes on in the back of their mind. That is your spirit, people. That is your spirit telling you, hey, don't do that, because if you do that, that's going to mess up something. You go do it anyway, and it mess you up. And you should have paid attention. That was God telling you. Telling the spirit, and the spirit telling you. That's what that is. I'm not claiming that I'm a wizard or nothing like that. No, this is how I feel inside. So I know other people feel the same way. I ain't the only one. So anyway, it's been getting to be almost 40 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and keep on with this. Without realizing it, every American will, unknowingly be our servants, right? The people will become helpless and without any hope for their redemption. I mean, you feel like there's no hope for you, period. Like you can't bounce back, right? You can. And we will employ the high office, presidency, commander in chief, that you have to put on notice of our dummy corporation, USA. Back up. US. I'm not going to say USA, because America stands alone to me. Okay? To foment this plot against Americans. People. I looked this up and got this. And if you don't think that they really don't, come on, you think they care about you? They don't give a damn about you, man. But again, even though I'm saying this, people, you don't want to be the enemy on either side. You're already the enemy on their side. You don't want to be an enemy on the private side, because you're trying to be a free man. You want to live free. You don't want them bothering you. You don't want to bother them. You just want to let them know I'm not a threat. Okay, I'm a private citizen though. I don't operate in your jurisdiction. I want to be free. Please leave me alone. Okay, I don't want to be in your courts. Leave me alone. You act as such. Okay, people, that's why I say you can't be out here throwing documents out here. Oh, hey, this is what it is. And they knocking on your door. They knocking on your door. Okay. Hey, you better stop. You're gonna keep on. We're gonna do something about it. Because first of all, you told us to leave your name alone. Then you asking us, and then you throwing stuff out there. We let you be a private citizen. We really pretty much, because we can't do nothing about it. You figured it out. Congratulations, but you're not going to go wake up everybody else. But again, for educational purpose, this is all this is. Hey, but you have to read between the lines. I'm not giving nothing. I'm not throwing nothing up. Okay, I'm not throwing nothing up. Privacy. I'm very private. I'm a true private citizen, people. So that means if you're gonna say you're a private citizen, you gotta act as such. All this talking about prove it. I'm proving it, but I'm not proving it by showing you no documents. I'm not gonna do that. If you want to, like again, if you want to be mentor, you want to be ask questions. You always can message me. I have no problem. I talk to anybody. But again, don't think I'm just gonna give you something, people, because I'm not just giving you nothing. I didn't just get something from somebody. Excuse me. I didn't just get something from somebody. I had to go work for it. Catch my drift. And it's my time. So I got the right to say no. I'm not doing it. You on my time. You want me to take my time to take your time to teach you or to show you or to question and answer you. Yeah, I can answer questions all day. Right? But what you're not going to do is ask me to give you something. I can't give it to you. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to, because I like what I do, right? I like mentor. I like answering questions. I like doing that. But you can't ask me to give you something. It's a conversation come with that, right? Catch what I'm saying. Okay, I'm not being disrespectful. Because I'm asking for respect. Because I'm basically taking the time out to talk and stuff like that, and really give my inputs on things and give you my knowledge. So again, to salute to the other people that's how they processes and stuff like that. I'm not knocking nothing like that. I'm always put that out there, but this is what I do. So I'm really trying to give you your spiel from where it started from, where it comes from, why are we doing what we doing. Okay, right? Okay, so I'm gonna get out for people, man. This is Friday night, man. Listen, man, I'm chilling for to watch a basketball game, entertainment purposes. We still do. As a process, we still watch basketball game, but that don't do nothing for us. But it's just entertainment, like I said, purposes. So, so I'm out, people, man. Stay up, man. I got some more stuff coming, man. Hey, man, remember education purpose, man. Don't ask me to post nothing to you to give to you. No, DM me. Catch it. Chill.